Hello, and welcome to the Homeowner's Guide to Stormwater Management video series presented by the Westmoreland Conservation District. This is Part 5, How Do I Find Help to Manage My Stormwater? In this video, we will explain how you can prepare yourself for discussions with a professional to help you create an approved stormwater management plan for your property and how you can find a qualified contractor to help you build it. A stormwater management plan completed by a professional is required by your municipality when your planned improvements fall in the square foot limits set in the ordinance. A professional can help when some difficult decisions have to be made, like determining not only the volume of stormwater to be managed, but also the rate for different intensity storms. Stormwater management plans must follow the requirements of the ordinance to control more stormwater runoff than left the property before any changes were made. This helps the community ease long-standing stormwater issues. There is also a requirement to improve the water quality of that runoff. For a project that requires a stormwater management plan, a submission to the municipality will include a stormwater management plan application and checklist, a narrative explaining what is to be changed and how, and will include any calculations on volume and rate of stormwater runoff. Maps, called plan drawings, that show all existing conditions and proposed improvements for the property will be included, and a signed agreement with your municipality where you promise to maintain your stormwater controls. Finally, an erosion and sediment control plan approved by the Conservation District will need to be included. Because a stormwater management plan is more involved, an experienced professional should be enlisted to help design the plan. It could be one of several different professions like landscape architect, engineer, or surveyor. There are many professionals in this area to choose from, but not all of them may have the appropriate experience in designing plans that manage stormwater using the practices recommended in the ordinance. Qualified professionals are licensed in the state and have liability insurance. They are experienced with green infrastructure projects and familiar with local ordinance and permit requirements for stormwater management and erosion controls for construction projects. They should be conscious of your budget, not just for the design, but also for the construction and maintenance of your stormwater controls. Check their portfolios and references to learn more about them. Likewise, a qualified contractor or installer should also be licensed by the state and experienced with this style of project. It is important they have appropriate equipment for working in the space that you have and are careful about working in the rain or frozen conditions. They should be organized and keep to a schedule to complete the project, including repair to any disturbed areas. It is important to check their portfolios or list of past projects, and even with references to help make sure that they are familiar with local ordinances, permit requirements, and standard practices for the construction of green infrastructure. A well-built project using quality materials will be easy to maintain and will last long. Finally, you should also be well informed about your project. The more you know, the better questions you can ask, and the better your project will be. Learn as much as you can about what you need to do to meet your ordinance and complete your project by watching this video series and talking with your municipality. Know where the water is on your property, where it comes from, and where it goes. Key items that are often overlooked are a good design, the use of quality materials, the approved plans being followed, and maintenance made simple. To learn more, you can continue to watch the Homeowner's Guide to Stormwater Management video series, contact your municipality, or visit the westmorelandconservation.org to review the Homeowner's Guide to Stormwater and Toolkit pages. Thank you for joining us for the Homeowner's Guide to Stormwater Part 5. Join us next time for Part 6, Top 5 Practices to Manage Stormwater to help you decide which would work best on your property. This video series is presented by the Westmoreland Conservation District.